Hello viewers, in the last 5 days, there is one shocking as well as tragic death that has been in the news. This is the case of Yuvraj Mehra, a 27-year-old techie. He lost his life after his car rammed into the edge of a drain in Sector 150, Greater Noida, late on last Friday. After his car crashed into the drain, it then fell into the water, after which he lost his life. Now, 5 days have passed and there has been some shocking facts which have now come in the public domain. For almost 2 hours, he tried his level best to save himself by climbing on the roof of his car, which was in water. But despite that, no professional rescuer was willing to help him. But in that time, even while rescuers were not helping him, a Zomato driver came into the fray. You would have heard about him in the media, but how exactly did he try and save Yuvraj? He tied a rope around his waist and then jumped into the water to try and save him. But unfortunately, this rescue act wasn't good enough as Yuvraj had passed away. But despite that, viewers, one cannot take away and one cannot ignore the showcase of sheer bravery and courage. Now, the next fact is that when the authorities reached the spot, they started applying debris right at the opening of the drain to hide that spot. Now, this should have been done many years ago, but it was done after Yuvraj's tragic death. So this just shows how late the administration acted in this area. And also, this seems to be a clear attempt to cover up this entire case. Then third, Abhay Kumar, who is one of the owners of MZ Wistown Planner Limited, which is the company who was in charge of that very area where this accident happened, because he wanted to build a mall on that some years ago. He has alleged that the land of that area was given to him in an already excavated condition. What does that mean? Now, an excavated land is basically something which has already been dug up to try and find something which lies underneath. And he has also shockingly alleged that the Noida authority had withheld permission for him to proceed on that particular land, and which is why that area was as good as defunct as you can see the condition now. Then interestingly, in response, the Noida authority officials also claimed that they did not have a clear idea as to who was the exact owner of that site in which this accident took place. Was it MJ Wistown or was it somebody else? They themselves don't know and are still investigating now. To conclude, viewers, this clearly is a case of gross systemic negligence which has cost Yuvraj his life. We will only have to wait and see as to what happens now going forward in this case. With camera person Siddhi, Zati Sapra.